Welcome to Plot 27. Linda Little is a smart corporate planning and strategy manager. One day, her colleague Donovan brings a company report she just finished. Linda actually wants to attend the meeting, but Donovan stops her, saying it's restricted. Although Linda is intelligent, she's often socially awkward. In the meeting room, Donovan throws away Linda's name card and claims that he was the one who made the report. A few days later, Bradley Preston, the son of the company's owner, comes to the office to take over as CEO. Linda, who is eating at the time, quickly stands to greet Bradley, unaware she has food stuck in her mouth. Franklin explains that Bradley's father had promised Linda a promotion from manager to vice president. Hearing this, Bradley says that Donovan will get the position instead, a new employee who also happens to be an old college friend. Bradley then plans to transfer Linda to the company's overseas branch. When Linda realizes she won't be promoted, she confronts Bradley and protests his decision. She feels Donovan doesn't deserve the vice president role, as he's only been at the company for 6 months while she's worked there for 7 years. Bradley explains that Linda isn't suited for vice president because she struggles with social skills. Still needing Linda's expertise, Bradley reluctantly invites her on a business trip to Bangkok, along with Donovan and 2 other executives, to finalize a company merger. Mid-flight, Donovan embarrasses Linda by playing a recording of her audition for the show Survivor. Soon after, the situation turns terrifying as the plane is hit by a storm. In the panic, Donovan chokes Linda to steal her seat, but she stabs him with a fork. One by one, passengers are sucked out, and the plane crashes into the sea. Linda survives by swimming to the surface and holding on to debris. The next morning, Linda wakes up on a remote island in the Gulf of Thailand. While walking along the beach, she finds Bradley alive but injured. With Bradley's leg hurt, Linda starts adapting to survive by building shelter and finding water. Having auditioned for Survivor, Linda successfully makes a fire to cook fish. Bradley asks Linda to make a distress signal, but she says she's focusing on survival for now. They argue because Bradley maintains his superior attitude. To teach him a lesson, Linda leaves him for 2 days. When she returns, Bradley is dehydrated. After giving him water, Linda tells him they're no longer in the office. Linda hunts wild boars for food. Using her skills, she kills one and prepares it for dinner, improving their relationship. The next day, she discovers a crystal-clear waterfall. While bathing, she notices a boat near the far side of the island but chooses not to signal for help, realizing she holds the upper hand over Bradley. Bradley eventually acknowledges Linda's authority after struggling to survive alone. As his wounds heal, Linda teaches him survival skills while warning him to avoid the far side of the island, which is full of poisonous plants. That night, Linda shares her past. She reveals she was once married but unhappy, and her husband died in a car accident. On the day of the accident, she had a major fight with him and deliberately let him drive while drunk. The next day, a powerful storm hits. Linda and Bradley leave the beach and take shelter in a cave. They huddle together to stay warm, growing closer. One day, Bradley offers to cook dinner for Linda, but it's a trap. He secretly poisons the food with berries, causing Linda to collapse. Bradley then tries to escape the island on a raft he made secretly, but waves destroy it, nearly drowning him. Despite being poisoned, Linda saves him. Linda's revenge is calculated and cruel. She incapacitates Bradley with a venomous octopus and pretends to castrate him. Terrified, Bradley watches as Linda actually kills a rat, teaching him not to mess with her. While picking fruit alone, Linda is shocked to see Bradley's fiancée, Zuri. Excited to find Bradley, Zuri enlists a local boat captain to continue the search after the official plane crash search ends. Feeling threatened by the new life she's built, Linda leads them to a fragile cliff and pushes the boat captain, causing both him and Zuri to fall to their deaths. Back on the island, Linda feels guilty for killing Zuri and the captain. While hunting alone, Bradley discovers Zuri's body buried on the beach. Enraged, he confronts Linda. Seeing Bradley wearing Zuri's ring, Linda claims the deaths were accidents. Bradley doesn't believe her and chases her into the forest. Their confrontation turns into a brutal fight. Bradley gouges Linda's eye, but she stabs him, forcing him to flee to the other side of the island. There, he finds a luxury beach house Linda had been hiding. When she arrives, Linda reveals the truth. She knew about the house all along and deliberately caused Zuri and the captain's deaths. With a gun in hand, Linda confronts Bradley. Desperate, Bradley kneels and confesses he's in love with her, begging to stay on the island. Linda notices a missing horn decoration, realizing Bradley has lied. He grabs the gun, but it's empty. Linda ends everything by hitting him with a golf club and killing him. A year later, the world sees a different story. Linda, the sole survivor of the plane crash, becomes a wealthy and glamorous public figure. She capitalizes on public sympathy, selling her story, which is now adapted into a feature film. At a celebrity charity golf tournament, Linda confidently sums up her new philosophy in one line. No help is coming, so you better start saving yourself, and the movie ends. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for the next movie recap.